In cellular respiration, now remember, cellular respiration is a process of converting nutrients into energy so that cells can perform work. Cellular respiration is performed by consumers, and consumers need food, energy, and oxygen from producers. The food, this is supposed to be oxygen. So the food that photosynthesis is produced by photosynthesis is taken in by cells, by organisms. And this is the food, glucose, C6H12O6, inhaled by organisms. They exhale carbon dioxide, excrete water, and they expel energy as they perform this, so that energy can be used to perform work. Do you see the cycle here? The product of cellular respiration, so this is the product and this is the reactant. The product of cellular respiration is carbon dioxide, which is the reactant of photosynthesis. It's also, the product is also water, which is found in the reactant of photosynthesis, and energy is expelled to perform work. So carbon dioxide and water is synthesized to make complex molecules, and light energy is converted to chemical energy found in the chemical bonds of food molecules, and oxygen is the byproduct of photosynthesis. And food is taken in by organisms, food in the form of glucose, which is a simple sugar. Oxygen is inhaled and releases carbon dioxide and also expels water, and then turns, it's the ingestion of nutrients produces energy. So let's rewrite this formula. We've got CO2 plus water plus light energy produces C6H12O6, and oxygen then releases carbon dioxide, water, and energy. So this process is called photosynthesis. Synthesizing complex molecules from carbon dioxide and water, light energy is converted to chemical energy found in the chemical bonds of food, and oxygen is released. Food and oxygen are taken in by consumers. In the process of cellular respiration, food and oxygen is converted to energy. So in that process, it releases carbon dioxide and water, and energy is used to perform work. And this is the cycle of photosynthesis and cellular respiration. So now we can look at it in terms of the ecosystem. Producers make food and release oxygen for consumers to take in. Actually, the food that producers make is for themselves, but the consumers eat it, and they obtain their energy from the producers. Consumers, they die, and they are decomposed by bacteria and fungi, and so their nutrients are then restored back into the soil so that producers can use it to grow. Each level, heat is lost. About 10% of heat is lost as we go through each level. And this whole diagram is called energy flow. So again, we'll look at it. Producers are, they perform photosynthesis, and the product of photosynthesis is food, glucose, and oxygen. Oxygen is taken in, and the food is taken in by consumers, and to perform, so that consumers can perform work, and as dead decaying material go into the ground, they are decomposed by bacteria and fungi, and bacteria and fungi release the nutrients back into the soil so that producers can use it to grow. And at each level, 10% of heat is lost.